Hey socialites, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, my name is Ariell. I create beauty videos, a little bit of fashion, as well as lifestyle vlogs. So be sure to hit the subscribe button so you too can become a socialite. So today's video is going to be a little bit different. I'm going to bring you guys to Sephora with me and we're going to shop for some fragrances. I wanted to try out some different fragrances that I don't have in my collection at Sephora, and I thought, why not take you guys with me and I can sort of put together a list of some fragrances that I want to get, kind of see how I feel about them. Are they my type of fragrance? You know, just really get a feel of what these fragrances smell like, maybe spray a few on my skin and see what I think about them by the end of the night. So yeah, let's get to Sephora and then we'll come back and talk about which fragrances I want to get. Socialites, so this is Giorgio Armani's My Way. It's a sweet floral that's really nice, but then it's sort of warm from the vanilla note. So this is Jo Malone's Wood Sage and Sea Salt. I would consider this a minimalist fragrance, very fresh. Now this one is Kilian's Love Don't Be Shy, which is said to be Rihanna's signature scent that she loves to wear. Very different, peppery and sweet. Now this one is the iconic Coco Mademoiselle, very sophisticated, soft floral sweet. This one is Replica's Lazy Sunday Morning. Puts you in the mind of Jergens lotion, but in the best way. Now this one is Hermes Twilly Poivre, very nice warm floral, a bit mature. Now these are some Tom Ford fragrances. I do own Lost Cherry. Bitter Peach would probably be my next favorite out of these four. So deep and woodsy and cigar lounge vibes. This one is Glossier's You, and it smells like actual skin in a sense, but in the best way. Okay, so that was fun. I got to try out a lot of stuff. Some of these fragrances kind of surprised me, you know, kind of took me by surprise. I was like, okay. You hear about a lot of the more popular fragrances and you have in your head what you think it smells like. So it was really interesting to try some of them out. So out of everything I smelled, I did come up with a list of 7 fragrances that are now on my wish list. Number 1, we have Armani My Way. You guys, today was the first day I've ever smelled this fragrance, and it smells so lovely. It's a beautiful floral fragrance, very much a sweet, warm, comforting type fragrance. When I sprayed it and it sort of dried down, it just gave me the best way to explain it is just comforting. It's beautiful, it's sweet, it's very ladylike, and I'm really drawn towards those sort of classier ladylike fragrances that are strictly for the ladies in a sense, even though fragrance can go man or woman. So yeah, Armani My Way. The next fragrance from Yves Saint Laurent, which is Mon Paris. Now I've smelled this fragrance before. Ended up not getting it, went with something else, at least the last 2 times I wanted to get it. And I'm just gonna go ahead and add it on my list because every time I smell it, it's an absolute yes for me. It's a very sweet, sophisticated scent. To me, this fragrance sort of puts me in the mind of the vibe of Miss Dior, the original Miss Dior before they reformulated it. It's sort of the same. It doesn't smell the same, but it's sort of on the lines of that same type of fragrance. It's like the same vibes, and I really like those type of fragrances. Very much a pretty girl fragrance, and I really like it. Next on the list is Valentino's Voce Viva. This is another sweet scent that's really nice. The same type of scent like a Miss Dior as well, except it's a bit different. This one's brighter and citrusy. It's a floral, but it also has bergamot in it and orange blossom. It gives it a little bit more brighter feel than like Miss Dior. Really pretty. Next on my wish list is going to be Tom Ford's Bitter Peach. You guys, this is a beautiful scent. This is another scent that I've smelled before but never got it. Very beautiful. Now this is a scent that's different from the scents that I typically gravitate towards. This one's definitely a more stronger, deeper, I'm not gonna say masculine, it could be unisex in a sense. It's just that deep, but it smells almost just like a bitter orange. It's sort of deep and musky. It has sort of a dried older orange orange type scent to me. I guess bitter would be the right word for like an older type deep orange, but it's so beautiful. Absolutely loved it. This is definitely one of the first fragrances on my wish list that I would like to get. Next on the list is Paco Rabanne's Fame. Now Fame is also a fragrance that's quite different than any other fragrance in my collection. This is more of a clean fragrance. This fragrance smells like something you would put on fresh out of the shower or after you leave the gym. It just gives very bright, clean, upbeat. I feel like this is a fragrance that will put you in a good mood. It smells sweet, but at the same time it just smells clean, like almost like a really nice soap. Because it's sweet, it's a little bit more wearable for me, but when I sprayed it on my skin, something about that clean scent that it gave, I definitely want to get this fragrance. This is definitely a scent that I'll be wearing straight out of the shower or from the gym. The next scent is going to be Commodities Milk Expressive. Now, if you guys used to watch my vlogs, you probably remember that I did get Commodity Milk before, but I got Commodity Milk Bold. So the Commodity fragrances, each fragrance comes in a different, I guess, level of strength in a sense of the fragrances. So you have Commodity Personal, which are the ones that wear a little closer to the skin. You got to be kind of closer to you to smell it. And then you have Commodity Expressive, where you can smell about maybe an arm's length or two away. It's not super out there, but it's enough. And then you have Commodity Bold, where you're gonna smell the whole room up. You know, it's just super projector. So I did get the Commodity Milk Bold, and when I tell you bold, it was bold. It had some sort of super deep note in there that was so strong, and I just really couldn't take it. So I returned the fragrance, and when I returned the fragrance, I did end up smelling the Commodity Expressive, and that one didn't have that strong sharp note. Now this is a fragrance that's just a deep, almost woody, ambery, definitely a scent that I would wear in the winter time. I think it's like almost like a coffee type scent to it. It's one of those type scents. Really nice. It smells super luxe. Definitely one that I want to get my hands on. Last but not least on the list is Lancome's Idol. Now this is a really popular fragrance that a few of you told me about in the comments. It's a very pretty, classy, pretty girl scent. Very beautiful. It's a fresh floral scent that just smells very soft. It does have a good amount of projection. I've tried this on before and wore it out of the store. Never did get it. It's one of those scents where for some reason I never pick it up. I always end up going with something else, but it's always on my mind, and I know that it's really pretty, so definitely going on my list, and hopefully I'll be able to get that before the end of the year is out. So that's it for my current fragrance wish list. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed creating it. Comment down below and let me know what fragrances are on your wish list. Thumbs up this video if you found any value. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. 'Cause I've been where you are. You're too scared to show me love, 'cause too fresh with the scars. Well, I don't have the answers,